I wanted to be successful for one thing, but I did want to work for myself. I did want to be a clothing designer at the same thing, but as like every young man dream that plays sports, if it's NBA, NFL, or whatever, you that's your goal. Coming out of inner city is to make it to the league, and that was one of my goals, to make it to like the NFL, But at the same time, I wanted to have more than one discipline that I can master myself. So, I started drawing. As far as now, I'm in the process of reinventing me. I would have, from now reflecting back, I would have worked harder as far as educating myself instead of just relying on the system to provide me the education I need to make it in the world. I would have took more classes dealing with economic and finances. I would have took high school and junior high school more seriously. As I realized, now look around, I could have pushed myself a lot harder than what I did to get where I'm at now. In New Orleans, everybody back then was competitive with each other. So I started drawing in elementary school because I had some classmates that was drawing, and I was not going to be left out. So I started drawing, and then I started drawing in my mind first before I started putting it on paper. Once I started putting it on paper, I started comparing my drawing to my classmates' drawing. So if I saw something that looked better than what I was drawing, when I got home after I finished everything, my homework or whatever, I take a scratch piece of paper and mimic what I saw that person do different from what I originally was doing as far as drawing. And then it just became second nature, and it became more and more creative with it. I never took it seriously. In high school, I participated in art class and stuff like that, but it wasn't until I got into Alabama State and I took up drawing as my minor that my professor was like, you need to invest more time in what you're doing. And there was only two people that, he was really pushing out of our class. It was me and another young lady. At that time, when he came and met with us, he was telling a story, and his last name is Bellini, I think. But he said from him drawing and painting on the sidewalk in New York, he ended up buying a lot of land in Arizona, and which also included mountain on, and that's from his painting and drawing. So he critiqued my work, and he was like, if you invest more time in it, you'll get where you need to get. So, but to me, I was getting out of school, I was trying to graduate, and drawing and painting wasn't bringing in no finances for the family because I just had a new baby, and so that kind of became on a back burner. But just by him saying that and by what I was putting into it, if I'd have stayed focused on doing that, I'd probably be way advanced. I still draw from time to time. I reflect on the drawings of that I have in the past. I don't put pen to paper as much as I used to, but I still have the ability to create. And being creative is more important than just drawing something somebody else do. Because when you're creative, you go on a different avenue, and it's what you're thinking about in your mind that you want to put out there. And that's the part about being successful, is that you got to focus in on what you're doing and making it happen. What I learned from my friends and teammates at Alabama State that was into art is that it takes time. You may not complete a drawing or a painting in one day. It takes time to produce that. That's why I think it was in 19, maybe 90, 91. I dreamed of these sneakers and I started designing them on paper. And then I wrote Nike Corporation and told them that I had some concepts of sneakers without strings. And they wrote me back, and I had like 4 different versions these sneakers. They wrote me back, and in the letter it was saying that I need to obtain me an attorney before I come back to them. We have a conversation about the designs. But at that time, you know, you're struggling. You don't think about getting attorney fees. But yeah, I wanted to save the letter, but I don't know over the course of moving here and there what happened to the letter. But yeah, Nike did write me back about about the designs and how to protect what I wanted to present to them, and to how to come back to them and present it to them. But that did happen. I still have those sketches of those sneakers. And some of the rims. I designed some rims designs with floating inner pieces, and I actually met with a patent attorney when I was living in Atlanta, and one of the designs we was going forward with as far as to get a replica of it made up. But like I said, over time, when you're moving around from place to place, things change, and the rims are actually out now. Different versions of the rims are out now.